I'm joined today by local artist Brandi Hofer. Brandi, thank you so much for taking some time here today. And you've come out with a very exciting resource for parents, a new ebook called Getting Creative. Can you just tell me a little bit about this book itself?
It's a 14-page downloadable PDF, so you can have it and print it out, and you can really have it as a keepsake forever, because anything you do with your kids, if you're like me, you save it and you hoard it in a little like box. But um, it's really easy. It's accessible from our site. It's at brandyhofer.ca, and it was kind of born out of, well, my audience's top question, really. Sometimes on Sundays, I wake up with like 23 personal messages, and I like to answer people back because obviously I want to help them, but and I like interacting with people and chatting, and it's fun, but it is time consuming. So our top question is, how are you doing what you're doing? Like, how are you balancing being at home? And I'm full-time. I've been full-time with my three boys who are 6 and under, and a 1-year-old and a half. If anyone knows, super busy. It comes with a lot of routine and balance and tips and tricks, which we have in this workbook, because literally for years I've been getting asked the same question and I love answering, but this is just a great way of being able to do that and help people out. And it's full of love, and it like has a list of our favorite activities, which are all things that you probably already have in your home, which is great. So it's affordable, and it's not like those Pinterest, because how can I compete with Pinterest and Google? Like, they have a lot of stuff going on, but this stuff, we have a list of our favorite things that we do, and then you can just use supplies around the house, or even if you don't have them, they're really cheap at like a dollar store. So
Yeah, so really then basically what this is just all this information you've been handing out condensed into an easy, almost step
yeah,
by step how to do it yourself, and then easily accessible for anybody, especially in a pandemic time, right?
of course. And I go over how to set up your space, and because obviously not everyone has a room to destroy. And just like a place where you can put all of your kids' interests, because not every kid wants to, if you're like, let's color together. In fact, if I say that to my own children, they say no, straight up. And you want to create with them, and you want to see that side of them. So what I do is have little tricks, especially my first son. He was super into cars, so I integrated that interest into our creative time, and honestly, we made so much amazing stuff just with that one little thing I discovered alone. So yes, I have it condensed, and all the things I've learned from so many years now. I know I look very young, but I've been painting for like professionally for like 15 years, and I've been doing it with my kids for 6. So I totally have a lot to share.
No, that's great to hear. And now, if anybody does want to get their hands on this resource, which obviously very helpful when people are still looking for stuff to do, how can they get their hands on it?
It's really easy. If you head to at Brandi Hofer Artist on Instagram, that's probably the easiest place to just see what we're doing. And then all the links you can like swipe up, hit a highlight, or visit brandyhofer.ca. It's right there on the banner. Like, yay, it's out. It's finally out. But the cool thing about this is it's like the first tiny little baby step of something larger. We're going to be putting out more courses and more bundles and more creative things. And we're working with local people, local teams. We have a team now, it's crazy, to create these things for everyone.
Well, we look forward to hearing about these big announcements you have in the future. And again, really appreciate your time here today, Brandi. Thanks so much.